Okay, welcome back, YouTube. We are attempting to get out of the sort of disaster situation we're in with Shadow Empire right now. We've got two decisions. Okay, so we can see this is the effect of voluntarism. It's just giving us a militia regiment. That's what this is. Popped up. That proposes peace. We're not there yet on getting the oratory skill up on more nefarious person yet. Make that visible.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
You know, still go ahead and
Order acknowledged.
make the roll so you get some experience. Push your troops out a little bit to try to protect a little bit larger of an area. And cycle a turn, apparently. What I really need to do is I need to get push the enemy back at least 3 hexes in all directions. Which isn't really happening at the moment, but that's what we're trying to do. Let me guess that. Okay, we still got workers slowly showing up to the job.
Copy that. Yes, sir.
No, but if I can get them pushed back on all 3, the danger will go down. And if the danger goes down low enough, we'll actually have the civilians start to improve with opinion with us. Okay, 1 in 100 chance of success.
Order acknowledged.
Of course, it doesn't pass, but 100% chance of success. In leaders, we're waiting for. I think if we get a Medal of Merit, give that, basically pin that on our Foreign Affairs Counselor to give him 10 more charisma, which at this point should probably translate straight into 10 more chance to succeed. I don't really want to spread the political power more, but it's something I should pick up the Military Research Council. That's the last council I should pick up for a while.
Order acknowledged.
Until I have some time to actually build up the bureaucracy.
Affirmative.
Yeah, we're not really in a position to push against that. Yeah, in hindsight, 2 of these 3 miners actually offered to declare peace with me. In hindsight, I should have taken it. Because trying to do a militia heavy start apparently did not work. And trying to get back to peace from the state of war with them is being a little tricksy.
Order acknowledged.
Still a failure, but 300.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders. Yes, sir. Roger that.
Still going to favor discovery here.
Yes, sir.
We are on slow tech speed, so that's probably why we haven't discovered anything with the Economic Council.
Affirmative.
Oh, and already put it in the... Yeah, that makes sense.
Copy that. Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
Don't think... yeah, I didn't see a offer protection in the intern report.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
Did the volunteer drive just take all my workers? Is that what killed the logistics last time? And apparently, again, that's going to cripple the logistics again. Very much so. Sure.
Sir.
At some point, we're going to lose one of the commanders to the enemy. Really, you only hired 100 guys. You need to hire more than that. Otherwise, we're going to have problems. We're going to have problems. Okay, if this isn't recovered by the end of today, the next stream will probably just be a new planet, because this is an atrocious start. And I've screwed this up. There's in hindsight, there's definitely things I should have done differently. We're here at the bottom. Apparently, everyone is having a bad start, but in my case, mine is of my own doing. What I could have done is I could have accepted the peace offers from the two miners and then focus on the third miner, and we'd be able to beat the third miner by itself, but not the other two. I was lured in by the glory of really easy fist profile points, and I shouldn't have taken it. It was too tempting, and it's the mistake. It's the great mistake. Why did that go down? I suspect one of our leaders has lost a little bit of opinion with my command. One of our council, yeah.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
Oh, it doesn't update for a turn, but
Order acknowledged.
1% chance of success fails. Because it only hired 100 guys last time, we're about to have a logistics issue. So let's roll the intern and suffer a logistics issue. Yeah, there's a couple unforced errors. I usually don't go interior council first. I was expecting payroll problems, not 3 hostile minor neighbors and a particularly high Xeno local wildlife as my initial problems. So I generated a problem with my own creation by adapting to or preparing for the wrong problem. %2 chance of success.
Copy that.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yep, and apparently our zone is so bad at recruiting workers, and whenever we hit the request volunteers, it takes every last worker. Even when it says it gives a 0 from the workers. Okay, so that should be enough for replenishments, if they ever get deployed. And only paid 50% of the upkeep costs, so the thing took damage. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is, unless something significantly improves by the time I end of the stream, this is going to be the last stream that this planet gets played on, because I've multiple unforced errors here have screwed up the start. The militia project.
Affirmative.
And yeah, this is a bit of a weird thing when it comes to logistics. In theory, they're all within direct being able to just pick it up from the capital distance, right? So really, I shouldn't need logistics to supply these units, but they need logistics. And they have no logistics because no one is showing up to work because apparently the city can't recruit that quick. And to be fair, the city can't recruit that quick because the population is absolutely pissed at me because we haven't dealt with the danger problem. Because I had the unforced errors at the beginning of the game. So yeah. Yeah. So this is an example probably how not to start a fist run. We'll do the same profiles and basically the same start. 3 days from now. I'm going to try to play this out, because occasionally trying to recover from you screwed up starts is an interesting way to teach yourself what to do when behind. But okay, no metal merit yet. Definitely not doing another militia drive, because that totally tanks the worker population every time I play it. Let's try a militia enthusiasm. I think we now have enough. Well, it might still keep going down because of the low loyalty of the place, right? So if we can fix the loyalty problem, I think it'll start to recover. Okay, and we now actually had enough workers. Generate some logistics. It's not enough logistics, but it's some logistics. Yeah, I don't want any of these, so we're gonna just take the word score straight up.
Copy that.
Don't want any new orgs. We got too little organization as it is. Rose Peace. 2% chance of success.
Order acknowledged.
Failure. As expected. We don't really have enough logistics to do that, so we're just going to let them keep our water mine for the moment. We don't need money. Do not need money.
Copy that.
Affirmative.
Hero of the Nation. Charisma stat? Yeah, well, the Director of Foreign Affairs should become the Hero of the Nation. I don't think that's gonna be enough to get peace.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, logistics is improving because more workers are showing up to work, which is meaning we're getting more stuff out to the troops. Okay, I definitely don't want them... At this point, I kind of don't want to be at peace with them because they're controlling things. Well, actually, they don't specifically control anything I don't want them to. The other ones do.
Order acknowledged.
Going in.
Target destroyed.
Okay, I suspect that probably wasn't worth the casualties I took to take that hex back, but we have the hex back. And logistics are improving, because workers are slowly hiring. But yeah, there's so many unforced errors that I've done in this one. One of the major ones is I didn't realize that doing the volunteer drive would basically exclusively take my workers, completely depleting the entire worker pool of the city, so the city would stop functioning correctly. And of course, that's the best way to replenish my manpower pool, so that we actually have troops to replenish the troops.
Standing by. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Solar energy. Solar energy was, in fact, what I was waiting for, so we're going to call you up.
Standing by. Yes, sir.
We're going to say you can balance back towards research. Because you've only discovered one thing, we'll go 50-50.
Yes, sir.
But solar energy was the first thing I wanted researched, if I could get it.
Affirmative.
We have other serious problems going on, but that was one of the things I wanted to get early. Obviously can't hero of the nation the same guy twice. You're... Okay. Didn't know we had a guy with a militia trait. You're the advisor. I think you're the advisor who's been doing the oratory, so you actually would be a good target for Hero of the Nation as well. And then what is the approval on the advisor and the head of the committee? 80-something? It's not worth trying to raise. Okay.
Order acknowledged.
Getting more and more likelihood of actually succeeding. So if we can get a peace on one of the... Well, at this point we basically need peace on 2 of the borders so we can push the 3rd one back. So we can negotiate a peace, so we can start a war, so we can negotiate a peace, so we can actually get our cap circle.
Order acknowledged.
Okay. I don't think we're gonna find any archaeological stuff, but we might as well make that roll. No unrest in zone. Okay, so we just got everyone completely and utterly pissed due to the extremely high danger level. This is an entirely specific problem. Yes.
Order acknowledged.
Again, we're still having not enough people going to work the truck station. So we might as well end the turn when we have logistics issues. You want Kevin? We're not even holding our own territory. No. Okay, well, let's see if I can get the program with her. Yeah, we're not holding our own territory, so you're not. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to go try to take something that we aren't going to take in practice.
Affirmative.
There's the unrest. Oh no, you have the political power to do that. Okay.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
And we got one scrap card. Okay.
Yes.
And we're out of bullets.
Wilco.
Affirmative. Order acknowledged.
Okay. One of the borders is now, in theory, secure.
Roger that.
I do want padded armor, so I'm fine going back to 50 AT for the moment. Oppose peace. Which one's the most likely to accept peace? North. South actually is unlikely to at all. Critical failure. Because of course.
Standing by. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Trying to keep the workers happy, so they show up to work the logistics site.
Wilco.
Well, that's not good. I think that's an entire field unit getting destroyed. I don't like that I just saw that that road got turned into a paved road. Why did it just get paved?
Yes. Copy that. Copy that.
Actually, in this situation, the taxes are fine. Mainly focus on human resources in the interior.
Order acknowledged.
Wilco.
Sacred Oath. Bonus to the willpower stat. Not useful for what I'm doing right now.
Order acknowledged.
Almost success. Actually, what does willpower? Which one is that? Okay. You know, actually, I will play the Sacred Oath. It's not going to be super great, but I'm going to play it on our governor here.
Copy that.
You know, that's not a particularly great sign. You were supposed to be hiring more workers to meet the logistics needs, and you didn't hire any more workers. Remember, I'm at peace with the guys to the east. I'm still trying to get peace with either the guys to the north or the guys to the south. Still, if we get another medal of merit, that would be nice. I think that's a casualty threshold is a one-turn thing. Don't think it lasts for particularly long. Interesting to see I got another Sacred Oath.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're sure there's no archaeological sites in our tiny little territory, which is to say that the little bit of scrap we got left in the capital is not... There's no archaeological artifacts in there. Which I suppose is fine. That's just telling us we weren't wasting any artifacts by harvesting everything out of the capital. Which is kind of good, because at this point we've basically done it already. Actually. Well, one way to get the territory back...
Order acknowledged.
Alright, remind myself... Well, I don't need you to remind me, because I can just remember. Do the Shadow Diplomat, and we'll take the people to the east as a protectorate. And then we'll annex them using unification.
Affirmative. Order acknowledged. Order acknowledged.
Okay, so now that really means the east is real safe.
Order acknowledged.
Unification. Okay, so we should still try to upgrade them to client state, but that should be easier to do from a state of peace than a state of war.
Order acknowledged.
Time of efficiency.
Order acknowledged.
I can go ahead. I can guarantee that roll. Well, if I had a shadow diplomat, I can guarantee that roll. We don't, so we're gonna just roll.
Order acknowledged.
Fail by 4.
Copy that.
Oh, volunteer for cannon fodder duty.
Affirmative.
I see a path to sort of getting functional again, which is the main reason I haven't ended this episode. This is why this episode's going so long at this point. And to be fair, half the path is basically getting peace to the guys to the north. If we get peace to the guys to the north, we'll probably be able to negotiate that at some point in the far distant future they'll be able to, like, diplomatically integrate with us. And then the guys giving us, slapping our guys around it will be on our side.
Order acknowledged.
All the spare troops I need. New massive unsecured border. The pros, the cons, and all the things in between. Why is it not saying? There it goes. None of them have any actions, okay. Got a guy in the city, that's fine.
Copy that.
And this unification in the East, that's basically the reason why I should have taken the proposals of peace earlier, and why not doing that was a completely unforced error. Through the magic of diplomacy, I would have gotten much better results than trying to do it with the military. This is probably your last chance to
Order acknowledged.
not suffer significant troop losses. Because here comes the waves of actual competent troops. as a functional tide of competency swarms upon your position. Oh, that's a territory. More confeds. 100 is probably a bit of a swing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Order acknowledged. Order acknowledged.
Yeah, we're not taking the unforced area this time.
Order acknowledged.
I'll take peace. I don't need another hostile border, thank you. The fist points were not worth it. That's what I learned from last time.
Roger that.
We'll figure out what sort of territory that is. If it's alien, then we can negotiate with
Yes,
them.
sir.
And we found some archaeological stuff. This was the whole point of playing this type of planet, was so I could get some archaeological finds. We'll see if I have the industry to actually do something. Well, actually, arguably, I have the industry to do something with that. Seeing as we've taken over an actual functional town through the magic that is diplomacy.
Order acknowledged.
If only I did that from the start. Only I did that from the start. This has been a game of lots and lots and lots of unforced errors. Yeah, I think in hindsight, the biggest unforced error was I should have taken the Foreign Affairs Council as my first council and just diplomacy the 3 neighbors. Even if I was saying no to the peace deals, the Foreign Affairs Council as the first council would have still allowed me to get peace with them before they started taking over my territory.
Roger that. Roger that. Going in. We need more firepower, sir.
roaders. I think roaders are like raiders. Probably not going to be able to keep happy order there.
Roger that.
Let's see, do I have Shadow Diplomat? Not yet. Oh, actually, that's you. Gain some willpower. And then you probably want some charisma. Actually, I technically wanted to play it on you. I already played it on you, didn't I? Okay, so the other governor. Let's see. Does that target it correctly? Langler. No, it's not targeting it correctly. I gotta go find him personally.
Copy that.
There we go. Okay, those guys are taking territory. Not sure if that's immediately a problem yet, to be fair. Farmers.
Order acknowledged.
Missed by one.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, that's what I get for being greedy and going straight for the, offer protection.
Order acknowledged. Order acknowledged. Order acknowledged. Order acknowledged.
Wilco.
Okay, so for the moment, go over there, try to discourage them from running up a road.
Going in.
Yeah, the tank is the one basically surviving this onslaught.
We need more firepower, sir.
Or the walker, I say. I mean, well, it's also basically a tank. Kind of what's getting us on that front. 3% chance of success.
Order
We'll try it.
acknowledged.
Nope, failed. Worth the roll. Oh, Medal of Merit. When first counselor, we're pinning a medal to you, so that next turn you're better at negotiating. Because that's how that works. That's totally how that works. Oro Xenobite Infester in Jupiter. Okay. That sounds terrible.
Affirmative.
Roger that. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Yeah, whatever that is, you have my full support in trying to deal with it. You demand an oath of peace. As much as I don't like heart, yeah, you can have your oath of peace. I don't need more war.
Order acknowledged.
And they have welcomely become our new subject.
Order acknowledged.
No peace yet on that border.
We need ammo. Mission successful.
Almost secured the 3 hex circle around the capital. And to be fair, we can already to some degree see that the danger level, now that we've pushed the back, danger level's going down. Even to some degree, the civilian happiness is now improving. We're having problems over here. I do want to leave the last guy on that tile, though. Okay, that wasn't a particularly great intern fight. On most of the fronts, we're technically, from a strategic standpoint, we're winning. Enemy we are fighting recognizes that we simply outnumber them in raw numbers and is, on most fronts, simply withdrawing in front of our forces. And the cap circle is secured. For the first time in the entire game, we have the full cap circle secured, so danger is dropping like a literal rock. And after it's been about an hour, I think, first of all, we have recovered the situation enough that I will attempt to continue from this point. We're not gonna start over, just because the beginning was bad.
We'll go.
Just because the beginning was bad is not meaning we're giving up.
Acknowledged. Confirming orders. Acknowledged. Confirming orders.
And if anything, you have seen the raw destructive power of diplomacy. Can't propose peace because we're at peace. 103 versus 172.
Order acknowledged.
Success. Okay, peace is declared in the north. They already have a master. The master is me. That makes sense.
Order acknowledged.
Failed the roll. That's fine. Master is me. Don't remember making them client state, but
Order acknowledged.
welcome to the nation. By the magical powers invested in the Foreign Affairs Counselor, we're back in the game. That's the power of diplomacy. We're back in the game, and in fact, we've gone running off to first. From last to first in an hour. The power that is diplomacy. Our secretary apparently hates us. Can I not target the secretary with a, Oh, well, you can't do it if you have no political power. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, so this is where I'm going to go ahead and end it for this part. With some basic checkups on things. Yeah. Machine guns. So we're going to go ahead and end it for this part. The emergency situation that was the beginning of this game has recovered. We've reacquired the cap circle. In a couple of turns, the civilians will maybe forgive me for all the horror and stuff I put them through. Right now, the only reason they're probably not in complete uppity unrest is because they also are completely scared of me. I'm an autocratic ruler. You don't know what I'd do. Is apparently their opinions of me. We've got peace. By the powers of diplomacy, we're up to 3 zones. We've jumped from last to first from diplomacy. And with that, before I forget, we should do a stream save. Okay, So with that, hope you all have been enjoying, if you're watching this, regardless of whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, there will probably have been another part up by... Well, there'll probably be a part up tomorrow, because I think I've recorded more than 3 parts tonight. Here, let me take a moment to check. Yeah, I think I'm in the middle of recording part 4, so there'll probably be another part up tomorrow. So if you're watching YouTube, expect there to be another part up tomorrow. I'll probably get around to recording another part tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, this will get streamed again in 3 days. So if you're watching on YouTube, I think that'll probably be yesterday. So if you don't have patience to wait till tomorrow on YouTube, you might be able to sneak over to Twitch and watch the VOD as it was streamed. So until next time, I wish you all good luck and a good time, and see you all in the next part. Bye for now.